And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Got a great one lined up for you. Hbar crypto is still up 15%. So I'll tell you what happened. So the crypto space had a crash, like everybody knows. Small one. It wasn't even a thing. And we're still kind of dealing with some stuff right now. So when I saw these prices just dump, I waited till I thought things kind of slowed down. Then I came in before they started going back up. Now, for me, look, I'm in this. I'm a lifer, but I don't even really care. Like, it's fun. I just wanted to see. I wanted to wait for it to go down to its lowest point, and then when it just started coming up, I started buying. And at one point, my numbers were like, I'm up 16% on Flare. So at that point, I made almost 20%. We're talking overnight. Hbar, I forgot which one. Hbar was up 20. Now, this is at one point. Things always change. They change by the minute, okay? But my numbers were like, on the three different cryptos that I bought, at the bottom, 16, 20, and 30%. At one point, I was up. Those numbers were, if I had a lot of money, let's say if I put in $100,000 on one of those, I'd have 130, 120, and 116,000. I mean, it just depends. I messaged the person who's in charge of the millionaire group. I took a screenshot of my Caleb Brown, but I didn't show him like what cryptos that I had and stuff or how much money it was worth. I just showed him percentages, and I said, overnight, here's what I just made: 16%, 20%, and 30%. And they're like, the woman's like, holy crap. And I mean, so I'm trying to show them that I'm not a trader. I mean, I just did it for kicks. I knew I would make a ton of percentages. Like, that's 15% is about a year. I made a whole year in one night on that one trade. The other one was 20%, and the other was 30%. I made 2 years. I think it was XDC that, I have to look. Hold on. Yeah. On the XDC at one point, I was up 30%. All these cryptos, these three cryptos that I had at the same time, 16, 20, and 30%. Now I'm going to look at my phone and see, because these people got money. They could drop $500,000 and they could double it and make $1 million, like overnight. So, and these are cryptos that you're not going to lose anything on Flare, Hedera, and XDC. They're going to be there a year from now, 2 years from now, going strong. Like, I'm just talking about having fun and flipping $500,000 and turning it into $1 million overnight. That's all that I'm talking about, not long-term investment where that $500,000 turns into 500 billion. Like, I'm not talking that. I'm just talking about having some fun and some laughs, going to sleep and waking up the next day and turning $500,000 into $1 million. Legally. Nothing illegal about it. These people got money like that. Okay. I found what I sent her. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. So I'll show you my phone. Look at these numbers right there. This is off my Caleb Brown account. My Flare network at one point was up 18, 19, about 19%. My Hedera was up at 26% gains. And the XDC was at 31%. That's overnight. So yesterday at one point, I looked on my Caleb Brown account. I'm like, damn, 19 and 31%. Yeah. And my value of my Caleb Brown account was going up pretty good. But I'm not selling off. I don't care. It was just fun to know that if I wanted to, if I knew somebody with a lot of money, I'm like, hey, you want to make a lot of money and overnight? Give me like $100,000 and then give me 10% of whatever we make. So you give me 100,000, we turn it 130, and you give me $3,000. So yeah, just stuff like that. All right. Let me see who we got here. Whew. Stephen Morris, thank you very much for that. Tax-free donation. Yep, the real millionaires are making big money with every spike and crash. Then we got BLD Rob. Build Rob. BLD Rob. Gave 10 people memberships. Well. Char Yang. Welcome, Char Yang. John Doe. Smiley Polecat 22 got a membership from BLD Rob. And then we got Blanche XOXO, Archer B, Marty Folker, Swarthy Sapiens got a membership by BLD Rob. And then Bag Gagging, Janet Smith. Now there's a normal name. Then SK1 Town Steelers got a membership by BLD Rob. So welcome brand new people to the channel. You joined at a pretty good time right now. We're still at affordable cryptos. Oh, looky here. We got D. D, welcome to the 2024 crypto explosion. Then we got Kyle Tate. Welcome to the entry level. Dan Rice, welcome to the entry level. Ben L, welcome to the entry level. Lastly, we got Joel Monroe, welcome to the entry level membership. Now, a few brand new people, look, my channel takes work. I'm just going to let you know. If you want to truly see, if you watch my channel, you'll know what cryptos are solid. Use case cryptos. None of this dumb shit where, like, look, if I invest in a crypto on a crash, I know it's going back up. I don't know exactly when, but I know it's going back up. If it's a good crypto, I don't invest in dumb shit cryptos. So you can be like brand new. And when you watch my channel, the more episodes you watch, the more you learn, then you'll know what to do. So you'll know which cryptos are supposed to be at what prices, right? And then you'll know what cryptos have solid use cases. They're not going away. They could get chopped off at the knees and lose half the value. That's when you probably want to go in, get a loan, buy the shit, and when it goes back up, you just doubled your money, okay? And then you could, if you wanted to sell off, I mean, if you have a certain amount of crypto, like on the side, and then just if you have what you call your play money or your allowance money each month or something, as long as you invest, if you're brand new, as long as you invest a reasonable portion into your long-term gains bag, then you can have your play bag where, you know what, I want to flip some money tomorrow. So when the crash hit, that's exactly what I did, but I didn't flip it. I just kept it in. But I just wanted to see. See, I told you what I got. The first buy, and then the second. By the time I did the second buy, I dumped it all in. I told you because I wanted you to see if I were somebody who's going to invest and then flip it and make 30% profit overnight. I wanted you to see the numbers. So I showed you from my phone at one point, because when all these good cryptos are dumping 20 to 30%, they're coming back up. And then they're coming back down and up. So it's like, I wanted to show you how easy this is. If you're somebody who's brand new, when you start learning what I'm teaching about, the different cryptos, now Hbar, massive use case. I mean, Ripple has massive use case, but these alternate ones, besides the 3Xs, I call them, Hbar, it ain't going nowhere. So it may dump, and I just looked, and it's up, I think, for the 24 hours. Let me take a look here. 14%, so 15%. Okay, now it's up 11.5%. Okay, so it fluctuates. Well, now it's showing 14, but that one chart. So what I'm saying is this, is that when I click on Hbar, it's showing it's up 11.5. I'm looking at the big graph here. I'm looking at 24 hour. It's at 26 cents. And that's on the 1 week. Let's do a 1 day. So, you know, all this stuff, I don't like messing around with this chart stuff. Look, if you know you got a solid crypto, and you're going to know, because I'm going to teach about solid cryptos. I don't teach about dumb shit. And it's something you know is a good solid crypto because you watch it on this program, and we learned about who's working with it, what do they try to do. If it dips major, that means you're going to get major money if you do the right thing. If Hbar right now took a hit of 50%, now a lot of all this crypto stuff, everything took a hit because of Trump. President Trump was doing some kind of tariff stuff and people getting all afraid and shit. Look, that's a good reason. Let me tell you something. I'm not a trader, but I'm just going to teach you some common sense. I know some people that do trading, and they do quite well, enough where the guy's house payment's like $6,000 a month or $7,000 a month. So he's doing pretty good. He's a trader. I met him recently and stuff. So what he told me is that look at the market. If you're whatever it is you're invested in, if it dumps hard, but you know the reason is not that company, like they found out they were putting lead in baby food, that's why your stock dipped. No, if it's like President Trump declares something and then your whole crypto market just dumps and he's putting taxes on other countries, that has nothing to do with crypto, right? But if your crypto market dumps hard from that, oh shit, you're going to make a lot of money because it's going back up. It's like a basketball. You pull it under the water, then you let it go, that basketball wants to shoot up, okay? That's all that happened the other day. Nothing with any of these cryptos. It wasn't like the president declared, I'm getting rid of crypto. And then if crypto dumped, I wouldn't put money in, okay? Trump started talking about busting into the treasury, getting rid of income tax, taxing Canada, China, and Mexico, and then the market just went boom. And then I saw, you know what? I'm going in because there was nothing negative about crypto, right? See what I'm saying? This, I'm going to make money off this, or at least I'm going to show my viewers I'm going to make 30%. So I just did that. I told you what I was buying the night before I went to sleep, woke up, bought about 2 to 3 times that day, and just killed my allowance money for the month, okay? At one point, I just showed you my screenshots. The Millionaires Group lady, I sent her the screenshot, and I'm looking at gains of like 20%, 25, and 31% overnight, and she's just like stunned. She can't believe what she's seeing. These are people that buy a house for like $500,000 and then try to rent it out, and try to, she's shocked because I'm not doing any of that. I'm just sitting on my ass, and then I go to sleep and I wake up and there's 30% gains overnight. She's like, holy crap, right? This is why I showed you what I invested in. Now, I'm not going to expand my phone screen because then you'll see what cryptos I got and how much they're worth and stuff. I just told you which ones they are. But I just showed you real world examples right there where I did an experiment. We had a crash. I told you I'm going in. I told you which ones before I went to sleep. Woke up the next day, did a show, and that's the show. And then bought more, didn't tell you, waited 2-3 hours, bought more. I was still working on a show. And then that show that night, like right before the show, bought my final portion because I'm like, this shit just keeps going up. And then, of course, it'll level and maybe go down a little. It's going to go back up. So I'm not concerned. Hbar one day, I won't be worrying about a 30-cent Hbar. It'll be, for all I know, $1,000 Hbar. So, but I just wanted to show you, like, if you watch my program, you can do the same thing. You can learn how to make 30% of your money overnight. That's fucking insane, okay? I got people that are multimillionaire, real estate investor, and this lady's looking at my phone, screenshot, she can't believe it, okay? And I'm going to be talking to these people on the 19th. And trust and believe. They're going to want some crypto Hulk. Oh, we're going to start charging. We're talking G's. They want that VIP membership. That shit's going to be like G's. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Last minute comments. Stu Lavelle says, oh God, I think I have to buy more. Son of a... Now, I'm cool right now. I don't have any money to spend. I shot my wad, and I got to wait till next month to see. Hopefully I can get some money and then buy some more. But, like, I'm not taking money off. When I put money in, I'm just letting it ride until we get regulations and tokenization, and then I'm looking at just having millions. Like, yeah, instead of having thousands, like right now I'm gonna have millions. All right, too fucking easy. Let's go to the next article. Kraken crypto exchange. Oh man, wait till you hear this article. Look, I don't have a date on when this is gonna happen. I'm showing you fundamental news right now. We're going to talk about derivatives. Derivatives. Look right here. Kraken secures a European Union MiFID license. Enabling what? What will this license? Kraken got a license. What will this license do? Oh, wait till you listen to this. Launch derivatives. Oh my God. What do we got here, Crypto Hog? Derivatives are only a $3 quadrillion a year market cap. Not a big deal, right? Right now, the crypto space is at 3 trillion. The market cap, let's just call it that, of derivatives, 3 quadrillion. It makes a trillion look like a penny. I have like $1 million in cash. That's the derivatives market. And then the crypto market is like having a penny. Okay. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Ghost Sour Patch, kids. We're excited to announce. Oh, man. See, this is what I'm waiting for. When this thing takes off, all this tokenization shit, like this program's over. I'm not sitting on the flow, no mo. I'll probably have some kind of $10,000 leather couch behind me. Gosh, I don't even want to get into it. It's just going to be crazy money, all right? That's why we're here, and I'm showing you. We're excited to announce Kraken has obtained a Markets in Financial Instruments Directive license. Oh, gosh. Almost want to start shedding a tear. The license was obtained through the acquisition of a Cypriot investment firm whatever the fuck that is, which was recently approved by Cyprus. Okay. Securities and Exchange Commission. This milestone marks a significant step in our expansion strategy, allowing us to offer a fully compliant, regulated derivatives product to advanced crypto traders across selected EU markets. The newly secured license reinforces our commitment to meeting the growing demand The growing demand for secure and regulated crypto derivatives, $3 quadrillion market, trading in the EU in the coming months. Whoa. There's not really more that I could say about that. That's pretty amazing right there. If you were to look up on the internet how big's the derivatives market, you'll see about 3 quadrillion. It's pretty amazing. Kraken crypto exchange. I think they have some kind of deal with Ripple, or they know Ripple. Now, what's interesting is Ripple Singapore. I want you to see how all this is getting set up. I want you to see how all the players, it's a coordinated event. Here's a video here. Ripple Singapore. I got it. No one else does. It's 2 minutes. Go to the 2 minute, 17 second. 2 minute, 17 second. What do we got here? You're seeing the Ripple logo, and it says Ripple Singapore. Then it says gold and silver in your wallet. Crypto Hawk, what are we looking at? Well, you're looking at a secret relationship between Ripple San Francisco and the country of Singapore. What we're looking at is technology where they had gold and silver ability with crypto to have in a wallet. You could download it to your computer. Okay. Ripple has this. It's a very quiet relationship that I found. Nobody else on the internet knows about this. Okay. Now go to the 3 minute, 48 second mark. And then what do we have? In 2014, Ripple Singapore is showing us what they could do. Now, they showed us gold and silver in your wallet. You know, Ripple's a crypto company, so they have fiat money. They have cryptocurrency in the wallet. But look what they're showing us here. 11 years ago, Ripple is showing us it says, note that the concepts are applicable to blah, blah, blah. And it says physical commodities, securities, fiat currencies, and more. Ripple made Ripple Singapore. They had a wallet. They have a crypto exchange. And they're showing you that they could do commodities, securities, and everything else. Imagine that. So I'm going to tell you, no other channel has this except me. So what I'm going to tell you is in the future, you could have Porsche. Okay, like the automotive company Porsche. You could have Porsche crypto. That's ownership in Porsche. Go to your local McDonald's where they're going to have facial recognition, where you don't need a credit card. So you're going to go to the McDonald's, show your face, do a selfie, smile a little bit for the camera. And then they can convert your Porsche ownership tokens into McDonald's so you can buy a hamburger, okay? Just letting you know. So here's the beginning of all this, 2014, okay? I just wanted to show you this because this has already been done and waiting. They've been waiting for this moment. I'm showing you about Kraken with the derivatives market of $3 quadrillion, okay? We're just waiting for a green light. Then all this little piddly crypto shit that's 8 cents and shit, that fucking stuff goes to $2,000. Okay. I don't know. I don't have a date for that. What I have is, here's the evidence. Do you want to get in on this when it's 8 cents or $8,000? Your choice. Remember when Apple stocks were like probably a nickel and stuff? You could buy Apple stock for a nickel when Apple first came out. And now it's like, what, 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000 bucks or whatever these things are. Same thing with other fintech companies that when they first come out, they're super cheap. Like Amazon, the bookstore. What I'm showing you now, brand new people, is we are at the very beginning of a brand new technology. Now, here's an article, January 27th. So it's about 5 days ago or whatever. A week. What do we see here? In the United States, thanks to Gary Gensler and all the fake people, we have a fake court case. Kraken judge challenges the SEC's broader crypto argument. Kraken is in court. The SEC brought Kraken before a judge. Now, Gary Gensler's on his way out. This case is going to get thrown out. You've got Kraken before the court system of America because our SEC is accusing Kraken of doing illegal things or whatever. Now, let's go back to Europe. Kraken gets a license. Kraken gets a license for a $3 quadrillion market where it's like they're one of the first ones. Now, there's going to be many competitors for that $3 quadrillion, but it's not just Kraken. You might have you will have a whole lot of exchanges jumping into the derivatives market because it's big, it's huge. And what do we got here in this article? Kraken judge challenges the SEC. This thing is so fucking played out like an 80-year-old hooker. All these court cases. See, look, I told you from the beginning 4 years ago, nobody else, just Crypto Hulk. I keep you years in advance. I was telling you this court case was fake from day one. No other crypto person was telling you. I told you, I said, hey, 4 years ago, I'm like, let's take this back to 8th grade. You got the legislative branch, right? Judicial and the executive. I was telling you that. Nobody else, right? You know what I said? Congress makes laws, not Gary Gensler. The ATF, the FBI, these people don't make laws. They follow them, okay? The judges in this case, Judge Sarah Netburn, I was the only one who's telling you this. She can't tell you what XRP is. Why? Let's go back to 8th grade again. Judges, the legislative branch of our government, interprets existing law. Correct? Correct. Do we have crypto law? No. So how's the judge interpreting this? Ta-da! You see, this shit's not that fucking hard. It's just you got a bunch of people on social media that are complete dumb shits, okay? They don't understand basics. They're headline chasers. I'm talking about all this stuff. People are like, well, and I've heard the shit over the years. Crypto Hulk, you don't know what you're talking about. Because you got all these lawyers mixed in this. They're not saying anything that you're saying. And, like, I'm just speaking facts, okay? I don't need validation from lawyers to tell me that I know or don't know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking facts. Fact is, we don't have crypto legislation, correct? Correct. What does a judge do? Interprets legislation. But if we don't have any, the judge cannot interpret it. Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. Now you got it. Do I need a lawyer to tell me that? No. Part of the problem with our government is everybody's a lawyer. That's the reason it's so fucked up. Oh, Crypto Hulk? Preach it. So, look, I just have a common sense channel. I'm not a law degree. I'm not a crypto advisor. Don't buy anything I've told you to buy. Don't sell anything. Everything I say on the show is a complete lie, okay? So there's your Kraken article. Kraken goes over to Europe and just gets hooked up without a problem, gets a license to sell derivative crypto, not a big deal. And in the United States, we got to deal with this dumb shit. And all these fucking dumb shit crypto influencers who don't know a fucking thing. It's truly sad there's so many low IQ people in the crypto space. Look, I'm not technical. This is I have a very basic show. My show's not even advanced. It's so fucking basic, okay? And I'm not purporting to be some smart guy. I'm just the guy that brings up facts. All I do is I just bring facts. Very common, basic crypto show. Nothing special about it. And everybody else must be of really low IQ. That's all I can say. Like, I'm not saying I'm smart or smarter than them. I'm just saying they're really fucking stupid. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I have an average IQ. It's all I got. These people are mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging, half-evolved humans making crypto programs. Truly sad. We check some comments. We'll go to the next article here about NVIDIA in China and Singapore. Phishing smart thing. Unfortunately, 40s will get crushed. Well, let's talk about it right now. Caleb and Brown, CryptoHawk will talk about Caleb Brown later in the show. Let's start it right now. So I'm going to give you a link to a brokerage, Caleb and Brown. Let me talk about them a little bit because I just made a lot off them yesterday. So here's the link. You can find this link at the beginning of the top chat. You can find the Caleb and Brown link in the description section right under my video. Here's the deal. Caleb and Brown does only two things: buys cryptos and sells them. Okay? They don't hold them. They don't store them. Get it? Okay. So that's one reason why if Caleb and Brown was hacked, like there's no crypto to steal. Probably if you're really fucking stupid and you're a criminal and you know how to do hacking, well, then they wouldn't be that stupid, would they? Don't argue with the master teacher. So if you're really all that smart, why are you going to break into some place that doesn't hold any crypto? Probably not your sharpest criminal in the box, okay? What Caleb Brown does utilize fire blocks. It's better than the Ledger. See this here? Everybody's got this. Ledger wallets. Okay, great. I got a Ledger wallet. I'm not getting rid of it. Just letting you know. Don't get all butthurt. But what I'm doing now is every money that I get, I'm going to have Caleb Brown hold my crypto in fire blocks, okay? And it's institutional custody. So where you got this one crypto wallet with your 24-word passphrase on it, right? What Caleb Brown does is utilize fire blocks. Fire blocks holds crypto. They don't sell it, nothing. They don't stake it, loan it out. They hold it. It's all they do. Hold it, okay? You know all these exchanges the other day when they all shut down? Not Caleb Brown. I had somebody call me and say, hey, CryptoHawk, I can't do anything with Uphold or whatever it was. They shut it all down. People are telling me these different platforms they use shut down. Not Caleb Brown, okay? 1,800 global banks around the world. 1,800 use fire blocks. There's not 1,800 banks that use these little. Why is that? Why are these fucking banks not using these? And they're using institutional grade custody. Okay? That's what's up. So now how does it work with institutional? Basically, it's like this. When you have a ledger, you have like the numbers 1 through 24. So you would make a word phrase. You'd make a passphrase with this. So 1 would be dog, 2 would be cat, 3 would be pizza, 4 would be ball or whatever. Go through that 24. Those are your keys, okay? Now, they're all in one wallet. What institutional custody is they break those keys up, okay? The passphrase up. So Fireblocks might have 1 through 6. Caleb Brown might keep 7 through 13 or something, right? 14 through whatever it is through. So they got broken up 4 different locations. So somebody could actually hack into the custody aspect of this at Fireblocks. They're not getting your crypto. See what I mean? Because then they got 6 of your keys. Well, they're still missing 18 of your passphrase, right? So we can break into Caleb Brown. Okay, yes, they'll get 6 of your keys. but then they still don't have the other 18. Get it? Someone could break into this and they got them all. All right. So that's the easiest, simplest difference. Caleb Brown buys your crypto as cheap as they can find it. They have, like, let's say 100 places where they buy crypto, right? When you go to like a Coinbase or something, you buy it from them. They tell you what the price you're going to buy it. They tell you what price you're going to sell it at. Phone support. I'm having a problem right now with a social media company that doesn't have a phone number. I've had problems with different, maybe let's say crypto exchanges or whatever. Kevin Brown is there, okay? You can call him on the phone. You can't do that with Coinbase, huh? Hey, Coinbase, I got a problem, blah, blah, blah. You're not even talking to anybody. So I like Caleb Brown because you can at least call them and talk to them. Now, I don't really need to talk to them, but some of you guys are brand new, and I encourage you, set up an account with Caleb Brown. You got to have a minimum of $500 in your account. They're there to help you if you want to make a strategy. Maybe you want to buy 3 to 5 cryptos. You want to talk to an actual person. That's their job. They have experts there looking over all the crypto spaces, studying it daily. Now, here's another difference, though. Their job, they're brokers. They buy and sell, right? I'm a researcher. So they're going to have skills that they have. Their job is buying and selling, right? My job's not buying and selling. My job is in researching what to buy and sell, okay? And I know trends, and I see certain things that crypto brokers and people don't see. And they got their stuff that I don't see, okay? So the reason I went with a Caleb Brown, I studied him for a month. I had you guys test drive Caleb Brown up. You joined up. I said, hey, let me know how it goes for 4 or 5 weeks, everybody. If you're happy with Caleb Brown, I'm going to talk to him and say, hey, would you guys like to sponsor my show? For 4 or 5 weeks, you guys bought and sold. You called up Caleb Brown if there was issues or not, or if you wanted some help, and they were there, and they're like, Cryptoholic, we love it. So that's when I called up Caleb Brown, talked to them, and said, I want to be a part of your business. I want you guys to be a part of my show. And here we are today. So there you have that. I'm going to go to the next article. Oh, here we go. Let me show you this. China, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I'm going to do a copy and a paste. Hold on a minute. I got to think. I'm calm with Caleb and Brown. Me too. I love it. Now, what I do with Caleb and Brown, I'm just a little different. Like, I know they have a website and I'll look around either CoinMarketCap and I will look on the Caleb and Brown website also, but I just email them. Like, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm always cleaning out my email. There's so much shit in there, like always trying to, all these scammers. But anyhow, as I clean out my email 4 times a day, I don't have a ton of shit, but I check it 4 times a day and clean it out. Since I'm on the email, I just email Caleb Brown. I send a message, hey, I want, $500 of this, da-da-da. And it's done with a lot of times 2, 3, 4 minutes. That's just mine. Some people like to make a phone call and order. Some people like to go on the website and order. Like, it doesn't matter, like whatever you want. Now, Caleb Brown, after hours, your broker has an assistant. So you can email your broker and have a trade done that way. So let's say you're somewhere, maybe you can't pull up the internet. Sometimes it's like this, right? You can send a text sometimes even when you have shitty ass internet, you can send a text, it'll go through, right? Because it's a short bit of information. But like trying to get online with your phone somewhere, you just don't have internet. But you can send out a text, right? So that's kind of like what I do. I could be on my phone in a restaurant or something. I don't want to have to go to a website, log in and all that shit. Just go to my email. Hey, Sean, I want $500 of that. Boom, done. Okay. Because I've been in places where the internet's really bad, even in some cities. I'm telling you, not just out in the country, in the middle of the desert. No, in cities, I've been without internet. I can send a text, but that's about it. So, or an email. So, let's start right here. The United States is now investigating whether Singapore is responsible. Oh, here we go, Singapore. Now I want you to watch this, everybody. I'm going to show you. We have a massive problem right now with countries and spying and cheating and stuff. But I'm going to show you what. Singapore and China, they're Ripple partners. All this is on the download. No other channel knows, okay? I'm going to show you evidence that no other channel has. If you're watching my program and you see things clearly, please get a membership. You know, what I'm going to do today is offer a free show. And if you're watching this show and you've made money, or you like, you know what, I'm going to make millions off this crypto shit, get a membership. What that does is it tells YT, this channel ain't going away, okay? If you don't want a membership, what some people do is give it to somebody else. I got people literally that are not members that want to give me $5 or whatever it is, $10, 50, 100. I've had it up as high as, I don't want to say how high. It was crazy. But they just, because that's tax-free money. Some people don't want to give YouTube a dime or the government, and they don't even want a membership. They just want to watch the show, say, hey, crypto, $10 or whatever. That's all they do. They're not even a member. But they just wanted to give money that the government's not going to blow on whatever. So what we got here is Singapore is getting busted because they're supplying these NVIDIA artificial intelligence chips to China. Now, I'm telling you what, China controls that whole Asia area. The reason Thailand is able to act, and I'm saying act like Thailand, because China's letting them. Thailand is kind of like a buffer zone before you get, China's kind of like insulated. They want some protection in front. So that's how that works. All these countries, they're all run by China. They just act like they're individual countries, whether it's Indonesia, Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, or whatever. China's running shit, okay? Now we're finding out the U.S. is investigating whether DeepSeek got access to NVIDIA's AI chips through Asian intermediaries. Oh, man. So y'all heard how China's coming out with this artificial intelligence called DeepSeek and all this stuff, and they claim, oh, they stole it from AI, and okay. But where are they getting the microchips to do all this? NVIDIA. This is all bad. This is on the news now. I'm seeing where NVIDIA stock now is starting to crash, okay? Because if it turns out they're doing illegal stuff, oh, it's not good for NVIDIA. But I want to show you something. We're going to read a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to show you how Ripple is partners with Singapore and China. We are led to believe that Red Dragon country is the enemy. It's not. We help them. But I'm going to show you that. No other channel has the evidence that I have. Well, why Singapore in particular? Based on the data, it is claimed that NVIDIA's sales to the nation soared 740% from the date that DeepSeek was founded. Given that Singapore itself isn't involved much in the AI race, are you hearing this? This has raised the possibilities of a loophole. So, here's the deal. You've got Singapore, who's not mixed up in AI that much, had an increase of 740% importing NVIDIA devices. They're not even working on AI. So the United States is trying to discover, well, why is Singapore buying so many AI chips? They're not even making AI stuff. Because out the back door, they're going to China. Okay. And that's why DeepSeek, the Chinese AI, is growing rapidly. And our government, because we have a trade embargo, like we're shutting down China and stuff, right, with certain things. And we're trying to figure out how is China doing this, because Singapore is giving it to them. Okay. So it looks on the surface. Now here's where I pull back the curtain. It looks on the surface that these people are playing dirty pool. Well, let's look at our first bit of evidence. I showed it earlier. Look right here. Ripple Singapore, gold and silver. You want go to the 2-minute, 17-second mark. I'd suggest watching the whole video after the show. It's about I made a 4-minute video right here on Singapore. But look right here. We got Ripple, Singapore, gold and silver, your wallet. If you watch this, you'll see it all. Ripple was hooked up 11 years ago with Singapore. They have a crypto exchange, stocks, bonds, everything's all done. So don't look at Singapore as like this bad country. It's partnered with the United States, but it's all done secretly. See, I'm showing you evidence right here. Nobody else has this. So we're reading an article about how bad Singapore is. No, they're not. Because if they're so bad, why'd Ripple hook them up 11 years ago with cryptocurrency? Singapore's been ready to go for 11 years. They're just sitting around waiting. Why is everybody taking so long? Why is everybody taking so long? Look right here. China, here we go. I'm the only channel that has this in the Milky Way galaxy. I want to show you something. Let me go right there. Look what we got here. Go to the 36-second mark. 36-second mark. What do you got? Ripple China. Holy SHIT, Crypto Hulk. We got Ripple China. It's called the CNY. What is that, Crypto Hulk? It's a cryptocurrency, like a digital dollar. This is the digital Chinese yuan, okay? Ripple, San Francisco, went into China in 2013. The specific person for that was Justin Sun, okay? Now, Justin Sun started Tron, but before he did that, he went into China, okay? He was the person. Justin Sun was educated in China, Taipei University or wherever it was. So Justin Sun was the Chinese person that came over to Ripple to learn all their stuff, and then he was the person who went into the Chinese government and hooked them all up with cryptocurrency, Ripple's technology. So, and in November 30th, 2013, we're seeing right here, there's a thing called Ripple China, and Ripple helped do that. Now, let me ask you a question. Is China really the enemy here? Is Singapore really the enemy? Or because it sure don't seem like it. Seems like we're hooking them all up, right? Well, now let's look at the early investors of Ripple. Oh, Crypto Hulk's getting into it. Now let's just see, who are the early investors of Ripple, okay? Surely it's not going to be Singapore or China, right? Okay. Here's an article. It's on a Ripple page. This is still on Ripple's website. Look right here. 2015. Ripple Labs closes a $28 million Series A funding round, okay? Let's look at the first paragraph. Who do we have? Who's investing in it? Well, IDG Capital. We're going to stop right there, go to Wikipedia, and find out. Oh, I don't know if I have it. Yes, I do. False alarm. IDG Capital. Let's do a copy paste. And let's see how evil the Chinese are, right? Okay. IDG Capital, Wikipedia. IDG Capital is an investment firm headquartered in Beijing, China. Oh, what? And what do they specialize in? Venture capital. What was Ripple in 2015? A venture capital company, brand new company. They needed money. That's what capital is, venture capital. What does venture mean? You go out and you look, right? And what is capital? Money. Venture capital. You're looking for money. Got it? So when Ripple first started, and I say Ripple started in 2015, meaning they got past the 2015 settlement agreement. I'm fully aware Ripple started in 2013 or 12 or whatever, but I'm talking about when Ripple started, it was declared money. It was declared, Ripple was declared a currency in 2015. I've already shown the evidence yesterday and for the past, 2 or 3 years on this channel. So we know that Beijing invested in Ripple from day one, or at least 2015, because they're a venture capital. They're having Series A. When you have Series A funding, you're a brand new company, okay? So here's Ripple, brand new legitimate company. The first donor looks like IDG Capital. That's Chinese. And we look down here, China Rock Capital Management. Again, Chinese. Oh, wait, there's more. China Growth Capital. Oh, what? That's 3? Now, I'd have to look into CME Group, and, there's Jerry Yang with AME Cloud Venture. So Jerry Yang, he was born in China. So he's Chinese then. I know he started Yahoo and all that. Still Chinese, though. I just have a question. Is there anybody, when Ripple first started, it's not Chinese that invested in them? Oh, got them. Let's go to the next article. Let's check right here. Copy and a paste. Copy and paste. There you go. Next article's right there. China. Oh, wait. Stu Lavelle gave 10 people memberships. We got PKTW. And then BLD Rob was gifted membership by Stu Lavelle. Well, how's that? I thought that guy just joined. I thought he was giving away memberships earlier. I think I smell a rat. J-Rod got a membership by Stu Lavelle. The Meskimo, Justin Daly, Vazid Yair Bey. And then Lee Cummings. All those people got memberships. Then we got Always Boogie, U.S. Vet Air Force, and SS. Those people got memberships by Stu Lavelle. Let's look through. So, random fact. Yesterday I did dry sauna. Today is cold plunge. Oh, shit. So I'll be making a show at around somewhere between 3 and 4 p.m. I'll be in a cold plunge today, talking about cryptocurrency, freezing my fucking ass off. I just can't go in there for 20 minutes and not do shit. I gotta be doing something to get my mind off being fucking cold. So some people are like, Crypto Hulk, why do you do cold plunges and shit and you talk? First off, how the fuck do you even do that? But second, why do you do it? Well, if I'm sitting there for 20 minutes, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I might as well talk to people about crypto and help them while I'm going through pain, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Duke XRP. Who is this? Good. Thank you very much for that generous donation. I sent you a message on Facebook so you know it's me talking about Flare. I send all those tokens to Caleb Brown. We are winners. Whoa. Okay, so here's the deal. I got a Facebook account that somebody hijacked the account or whatever. So I'm trying to get it back. I've got a Crypto Hulk Facebook account, and I had another one, and then YouTube's like, we're suspending your account because you're faking your ID. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? It's my account. So somehow somebody did something. So Duke XRP. I can't even access that account, but I have a Crypto Hulk Facebook. I don't use it, but I'll look through. I'm just having a hard time right now with the Facebook thing, so I kind of remember something on that. But well, it's pretty amazing. Yeah. And look, you guys, some people come in and they find value in the channel, and they want you to see the value in the channel as well. Like I tell you what, I'm going to be starting these seminars with the multimillionaires, and just because I'm not charging you thousands of dollars doesn't mean my information isn't valuable. These people are going to be paying me a fuck ton of money because I'm going to make a little money off them, and they're going to make millions off me. Maybe some of them will become billionaires. Absolutely. The people are going to watch my little 45-minute seminar, 30 to 45. It'll probably be 30 minutes. And then we'll have a little 30-minute meet and greet. And then from there, they'll want to start having one-to-one phone sessions, strategy, figuring out which cryptos this and that. Maybe I might break off into small group classes and something like that. But just because you're only paying $10 doesn't mean it's a $10 channel. You're being gifted this because I have an obligation. Okay. But that's why you're getting in. Some of you watching right now for free. Doesn't mean the channel has zero value. It's just I'm choosing to do a free channel so you get rich. That's where I'm coming from. Okay. Then you got the different people along all the years of my program who support the program for years. You know, there's people in here that have been here for years doing this stuff and dropping money to keep this show on the air and to giving up memberships to other people. One day all this is over and we're rich. I am positive that one day there's going to be a journalist somewhere that's going to find this channel, go back 3 years and say, Crypto Hulk was talking about a fake trial. And then Crypto Hulk showing the Chinese, the Crypto Hulk show. Why no one else is showing nothing like that? And there'll probably be a movie on this channel. I'll bet you. Now they might have a cameo appearance with Crypto Hulk, but you guys are a part of something. Hopefully, YT doesn't delete the channel. But these journalists are going to come back and they can read all the text. Some of you guys, I don't see it, but some of you guys know some shit. And you drop it in the top chat and I miss it. I can't see everything. I remember I had the Crypto Hulk telephone hotline. That was kind of fun. But everybody was too chicken to call in. But some people would call in. And then one guy was saying, I don't want to mention his name. I think he's still here today showing up. And he was saying some stuff. And then I think YouTube just shut the channel the episode disappeared. Just like went off the air. And I was like, oh, damn. He's trying to talk different. Yeah, I work for such and such. And what we're doing here, I think it was like he worked for some kind of, he told me not to say, so I won't say the name of the business. It was some kind of like big insurance company. And they were restructuring, I don't want to start giving away too much, but they were doing, let's say, integrating Ripple. And he was in charge of, well, I don't want to say what, because if somebody's from that company might be listening. That bastard. But he was in charge of, like, IT. Hey, this was like 2 years ago. Hopefully, okay. And he was telling us that he wasn't allowed to either talk about XRP or whatever it was. And he would ask questions sometimes. So he's part of the management team. And then at one point, they just stopped having him at these certain IT meetings because they knew that he knows a little bit too much. He's asking questions about Ripple or XRP. Why don't you guys advertise, or why can't we integrate? Whatever. He's like, you know what? His boss like, you're no longer going to go to these meetings anymore. And but yeah, the guy would call up and tell us stuff. And one time, just YouTube shut off the episode, just gone. And I don't know if they deleted it, but they pulled the plug, kind of like they try to do now. But yeah, that's what would happen. That was going on like 2-3 years ago. So I know there's people that watch the show, and I don't know anybody. I find out all my information on my own. Every once in a while, somebody will throw me a bone or something, and I'll make a show on it. But I mainly find out all my stuff because the universe, I made a deal with the universe, so it freely flows information to me, and I freely flow it to you. So that's why when I bought those cryptos when it was at the bottom of the dip, I just told everybody, do this. Here's the cryptos I'm buying. Go get this at the dip. Now sometimes I got $10 shows. I got to have some incentive for people to. But then I went out and just said it in open. Hey, we're at a dip right now. Buy the shit right now. And then 1 to 2 days, you can flip it or less. I mean, it's up to you. Whenever, in that same day or whatever, some of my shit went to 30%. All right. Where are we at time-wise? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm going to have to be going. Coinbase. Okay, one last article and I got to go. Same thing like we just got done with Kraken happened to Coinbase. I want you to see this. I want you to see the dumb shit, everybody. Just stay focused on the good cryptos. Keep buying when you can. Don't get discouraged. Make sure you utilize Caleb and Brown. Everything's going to be fine. See, another thing I said was when all these crypto exchanges got locked down and shut down, not Caleb and Brown. So I had somebody call me, and they wanted to buy the dip, but they couldn't because I'm not going to say what exchange it was, but the exchange or whatever they were using wouldn't allow them to do the Crypto Hulk show buy the dip thing, and they were like, fuck! So they couldn't take advantage of it. They just lost out on probably making, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. All right? Because I told him, he called me up. I'm like, dude, we're at a dip now. It's somebody that pays me. And I'm like, we're at a dip right now. Now's the perfect time. I said, get some Hbar or XDC. Those are totally solid cryptos. They're going to go up, dude. It's a no-brainer. You'll make 20% like in the next 6 to 8 hours. It's that fucking easy. This is too easy to make money. He's like, but I can't get it. I haven't got your Caleb Brown yet. I'm like, oh, shit, you just fucked up. Okay. Well, I was waiting for such and such. Yeah, and you fucked up. So that's why I have Caleb Brown. If I want to make a trade, if I want to pull the money out, I can do it like right now. These other exchanges, they were locking up. No buying, no selling. You just got fucked, okay? Nitro Driven says, no special comment here, just a quick thank you for the research you do. Right on. Appreciate that. Okay, quick article here, Coinbase. I just gave it to you. Okay. We just read where Kraken goes to Cyprus, Kraken Exchange. They want to have derivatives for sale, Kraken. Not in the United States. So they have to go to the EU. Green light for Kraken, okay? Here's your next article on this. Coinbase. Coinbase goes into the United Kingdom. Financial Conduct Authority gives them an approval, okay? Coinbase won approval from the United Kingdom as a registered virtual asset service provider. There you go. Not a big deal, okay? What we're seeing. Now I want to show you some. The United States is the biggest market in the world. I think what's going on is we're trying to help these smaller markets out because when we launch, it's game time. And I think we're getting these other little countries. It's going to be well. There's no green light tomorrow for the United States. But we got to get more and more of this Europe. When it gets to the point where there's a crisis where Europe's taken off, then they'll start green light in America, okay? Because we can go right now. We got people in this show that already tell us. I got somebody who works, somebody who is a neighbor of somebody who works at the World Bank says they're already using Ripple at the World Bank. And then the person from the World Bank says, how do you know all this? Now, the person didn't say Crypto Hulk, but so it's just like they're trying to keep it secret, but the World Bank's already using Ripple because an employee really high up told a Crypto Hulk fan they are. And talked about it a little bit, but they're like, I can't really talk about it. So we already know we're in the right place. And here's Coinbase. So they have to go over to Europe. To the United Kingdom and get hooked up with a license. So while Gary Gensler and all the dumb shit happened over here, it's all fake. I've been telling you for 4 years, this whole thing is fake. Fake like a $3 bill. Okay, that's it for me. I got to get going. I got to take care of some things. I will look for a show. I got a show lined up for 5:30 p.m. today. We'll definitely have one. I'll see y'all there. Take care and see you soon.